Once popular with a huge following, the Goroka Raun Raun Theatre has seen better days. It appears to be on life support today, and it needs help. The building in the middle of Goroka town, the home of traditional and contemporary plays, songs and dramas, has been condemned. The National Film Institute is another confronted with the same fate. Bradley Gregory reports.
Covered in the fog of Upper Country Goroka is a structure fashioned in the form of a Highlands roundhouse. This is the Goroka Raun Raun Theatre. It's been condemned unfit for human occupation, unfit for use. But in the cold of the night, the house is filled with songs. The condemned building comes to life. Shadows seem as though they speak to the audience, a mere representation of what is carried in sing-sing, chants, dances, beliefs and the many cultures, the magical wonders of Papua New Guinea.
Major maintenance was carried out in 2004. The threat to the building is basically to the materials. The kunai is basically, the life of kunai is reduced, and that is the root cause. That is why we are having problem what we are having. If we sense the roofing, maintain the structure and sense the roofing, then we win-win situation. Government will win and we will win.
The building was erected in the 1980s. It's been in existence since, with little or no government support at all. Part of the downfall or management of the assets were due to the poor leadership at the top.
The supports are coming in, but it's not enough to take us on tour. If we are doing production like what you're seeing Johan Fleer, it will take us something like 50,000 to develop it and tour.
There are more problems faced by the Raun Raun Theatre. Its offices, including Director John Doa, is operating out of this container-based office space.
They've depleted our funds, but we are looking forward.
Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture Tobias Kulang, after just 2 months since taking office, is determined to see this change. Change that may not come in time to save the deteriorating infrastructures, but restore pride in the work of theatre to preserve culture. 2 minutes away from the Raun Raun Theatre is the National Film Institute, or NFI. The organization is also facing the same challenges. This building is supposed to be the new NFI office. In fact, it hasn't been open at all. The construction of the building was due to the Works Department in Leh for completion at a cost of over 2 million kina. However, it's incomplete. The interiors are already coming off. Today, NFI staff operate out of NBC's office in Goroka. The National Film Institute is one of the country's important institutions, which has been producing films and documenting the country's pictures and sounds. Famous productions it's done in the past are the likes of Tukana by Albert Toro. Sadly, today the lack of proper office space to operate, adequate equipment and funding constraints has been its setback. The world of film is changing, so too the technology used. The country's premier film institute is nowhere near.
Bradley Gregory reporting there. Stay with us. After the break, we'll show you the good out of New Ireland and the not so good on the edge of Port Moresby City.